Lead the Way, a podcast for school leaders with author, speaker, and educator, Dr. Bill Ziegler.
Welcome to Lead the Way, a podcast for principals by principals in 5 minutes or less. Today, I'm just thrilled and overjoyed to have two good friends on the program, both NASSP Digital Principal Award winners, and one that has taught me how to tie a bow tie. I'm just internally grateful for this, Derek. It's awesome to have Derek McCoy and Darren Ellwein on the program today. Gentlemen, it's great to have you on the program.
Thanks, Bill. Pleasure to be here.
Bill, thanks for having us, man. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Yeah, I'm even happier that you taught me how to tie a bow tie, Derek. That was rocking awesome, by the way.
The payoff is awesome, but it was some arduous work. I want your audience to know that.
It was arduous, and I thank you for that. And, that brings us to today's topic. We're talking about empowerment and how do we empower our learning community. You guys do a lot of great work around your book, The Revolution. It's time to empower change in our schools. Just some great stories. And listeners, if you haven't checked it out on Amazon, I'd encourage you to go there, get the book. It's called The Revolution. It's time to empower change in our schools. Gentlemen, why don't you share with us, how can school leaders empower their learning community?
Well, we talk about empowerment not just for students, but for teachers. And one of the things that we really advocate for and push for when we want teachers to, when we need our teachers to be empowered to take the lead so that they can make some bold decisions and directions in their classrooms, is one way is to build up a culture of risk-taking. Is it safe? Some questions you can ask yourself: is it safe to take risks in your school? What happens if someone tries something and they don't get the results that they want? So is coaching there? Is support there? Or is it admonishment, whether it's verbal or the admonishment is heard or the ridicule is heard or it's unseen or even if it's felt? So building up that culture to make risk safe, to make risk invited, to make everyone feel like they have a place. That will go if you take some measured steps, and we can help you with that to make your environment and your culture safe to take risks. That will go a long way to help your teachers feel empowered.
Yeah, I would agree. And Darren, you have some great ideas on how to empower students. Why don't you share some with our listeners?
Yeah, it really, you have to think about what's school made for. And unfortunately, we have too many adults within our system that they think school is made for them. And we forget our purpose as kids. And so what you have to do, first of all, and I've really challenged my staff over the last couple of years, and this will be a blog post I'm going to do here pretty soon. It's about control. My viewpoint is the more control that you have, the less control you really have with kids a lot of times. And so really it's helping adults understand, how do I give up threads of control so that kids are empowered to make their own decisions about learning? The other thing is we have to listen. Those are really the hallmark pieces to really putting this back in the hands of kids. And I love, and some people call it project-based learning. I call it global empathy. I think we just need to give kids problems, issues that are happening around the world, figure out a way that they can connect with experts anywhere in the world, and just let them go and figure out where they're meeting those standards without anything designed as an assignment to meet a standard. Because that's where kids really understand that passion. They want to get to the point where they can dig in to solve that major problem.
I love that global empathy. That's really, wow, that's such a powerful thing. If we can teach kids that, that's just a grand slam home run as educators. As we close out, gentlemen, what's one word of advice you would give school leaders on empowering their learning community?
Make it about having a revolutionary mindset to go into situations and make risk, make collaboration, make demonstrating learning the priority, and to make it personal for everyone.
Awesome. How about you, Darren?
It's really the hallmark of our school. It's our purpose. It's relationship. We have to have a solid relationship with kids. It's relationship with each other as adults, which has been my major focus over the last 2 years. But for the kids to see that the adults love each other and they love the kids that are in that building.
Outstanding. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being on Lead the Way. but more for being my good friend and just a mentor to me. You guys inspire me in the work every single day. And listeners, I'd encourage you to check out their book, The Revolution, on Amazon. It's time to empower change in our schools. Gentlemen, great to have you on the program today.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
You've been listening to Dr. Bill Ziegler with Lead the Way. Bill has great resources for school leaders at chaselearning.org. That's chaselearning.org. Thanks for listening to Lead the Way with Dr. Bill Ziegler.